that's an example how I jumped up, I was floating in the air, I shot my arrow, I timed it knowing like I led it like a mofo, and I connected. It was one of those beautiful moments, and that's what you can get in Windlands. You can get beautiful moments, and then you also get this kind of maneuver that I'm doing right now, which is so freaking effortless. I mean, it's just a matter of zip, 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 zip. You know, and you can get really, oops, I didn't quite mean to do that. But you can fall right exactly where you want to. You can go through this environment with the greatest of ease. This is the very first level. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta save myself. This is the very first level of Windlands 2. I just beat the first boss. But in this game, you kind of retrack through some of the earlier levels. And so some of the levels aren't quite as distinct as you might think they would be, because you have to kind of replay them or walk through them again, travel through them again. So here we go. I'm headed back this way, I believe. I'm going to come back the way I came. But one of the things I love, it's just this movement system. I mean, just moving through the world can be a joy in and of itself. Like, I don't even need to have combat but the bosses are so cool, and discovering things is really cool. But just this movement system, is incredible. And here I'm about to jump across this bridge here. I'm going to go back to my main castle, basically. I think I have to give the gem to the main lizard dude, or the king, or whatever.
Good work.
The crystal? Show it to me, quickly. Yeah. One of the sacred crystals. I must return it to the shrine. The mountain shall sing once more. 2 more crystals are required to reawaken the sacred mountain. Good luck, Guardian.
A gateway bars the way to the other areas of the island. Our techsmith, Sarala, should be able to open it for you. Good luck, Hunter.
Alrighty, so now I have a new destination that I gotta go to. Way on the other side of this whole place. But that's what I mean. There is quite a bit of kind of backtracking in the game. I mean, they've created these gigantic, huge areas, but they also kind of make you like re-travel them a little bit. Okay, so I want to head over this way. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute here. Do I want to, can I go this way, or probably not? Probably. Yeah, see, I can, like, look at this gigantic chasm right here. Like, if I look over the edge like this, it's almost a tiny sensation of like, oh my God, a fear of heights, but not really. But I do believe there's going to be a day when the resolution is so incredibly good, and like the depth of field and all the block, whatever it is, and my brain is going to be tricked so much, and I'm going to be like, oh my God, hell no, I'm about to fall off and die. I would be tripping out. But I have to go back this way, so let's go ahead and we'll head this way on a nice free fall. A free fall and a zip line, and let's just zip on through. Oh man, wasn't really trying to touch the ground right there. That was my bad. Okay, so you just want to try to get good at flicking yourself through the world very quickly. Mind your head, because you know what? Your body does take up space. Like, boom, I just banged right into it right there. Okay, now the only way to head back this way is, again, gigantic chasm down here. Once again, an incredibly beautiful environment. Look at the incredible, beautiful world that is Windlands 2. Absolutely gorgeous, in my opinion. Alright, so I can do some platforming in this game if I want to. Like, for example, I probably could run and jump over to this platform here. Voila. And then jump over to this platform here. Oops, I don't know why I changed my view there. Sorry about that. And I probably could jump up over here. Sure, why not? Now, it'd be nice if there were some little treats up here that I could grab, and I could feel like I'm taking advantage of the situation. And, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should climb up there. Maybe there's some goodies up there. You can explore. You can go off the beaten path. And honestly, you're probably better off doing that. Like, you're better off savoring this world rather than just trying to barrel right through it. You can go directly to all the bosses really fast and all of that. You can definitely do that. But I don't know that you're playing the game right. Like, I think you're kind of missing the spirit of what Windlands is all about. Like, I think you want to explore these beautiful environments. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump down here and get a free fall, and I'm going to grab onto this just at the right time. Can I go this way? I'm going to try going back this way. Let's see, I'm kind of not exactly in the right spot I wanted to be in, but I just want to zip through here and make my way back over to this other side. Oh, you know, I want to go to that gate. I want to go to that gate that's straight ahead. I kind of know where it's... Oh, no. I'm going to die. Yep, I went ahead and died right there. And I guess this is the last checkpoint that I hit. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going this way. I'm pretty sure I can get to the gate from this angle. So this should work just fine. But yeah, you just alternately choose which trees you want to grab on, and you kind of give yourself a flick. You can hold on to the you can hold on to it a long time, or you can just hold on to it for a brief second. You can try to kind of yank yourself in different ways. I'm not really perfect at it. There's got to be somebody out there that just knows how to do it to such an incredible level that they would just look super awesome when they're playing it. But look at this. I mean, like, I can look down there and it's like I'm pretending like that's a ledge, and I'm like, whoa, oh shit, I fell off. I fell off. That's what I get for bullshitting. Okay, luckily I'm kind of at a checkpoint, so it's all good. See, if you get a running start, you can make these jumps no problem. And then you could jump off of another jump and just kind of bounce up like this and bump your head on something, but work your way around it. Do a double slice on these trees using one thing and then another one right after it, and boom, we're here with Sarala, our homie.
Hey, you made it! Great work on that war machine. Look, I got the power core back online on this one. You'll be able to open it now.
See those glowing panels? You just have to trigger each of them.
Alrighty.
That fancy bow thing that you hunters carry.
Okay, so yeah, this is pretty easy because we're at the very first level, and there's only 5 boxes, and you got a big giant box, and then you got 4 boxes. So here's what you do. You hold down your grip button. This gets you your bow and arrow situation. You hold your other grip button down and you grab it. And actually, I'm going to start off with the littlest box. Save the big, oh, whoops. Save the big box for last. There we go.
The hardware will need to be restarted, but we need some additional parts to repair it. Scout the area out. If you find the parts, bring them here, and I'll put a new core together for you.
Alrighty. Yeah, so this is basically like the second level of Windlands 2. And talk about dope, talk about beautiful. I mean, this world is so enchanting. I don't know how. I think it's kind of amazing that this game, Windlands 2, like we did the People's Choice Awards. Windlands 2 was my #1 game. My #1 game, period. And on the People's Choice Awards, it was like the 15th game or something, or the 13th game, or I don't know, something like that. But if you see these purple areas, that's basically where I need to go. I need to go to these purple areas, and we can see them. They're all over the place. So, I mean, I don't need to go to the purple areas, but I might as well, right? But I can go ahead and make some incredible jumps. This kind of reminds me of Jumping Flash back on PlayStation 1. Anybody remember that? Yeah, buddy. That was early on in the life cycle of PlayStation 1. But yeah, you can kind of be a platform guy if you want to. You can do a lot of just platforming and not even worry about being Spider-Man so much. But right now I'm trying to be Spider-Man. Oops. And I'm Spider-Man in hot lava. Okay, I'm going to try to jump off this way. Can I make that jump? No, I can't, but I can land right here. Okay, I can land right here. And let's see, I probably want to get a running start. Kind of jump this way. Grab this, double blast it. Grab this and yank myself up into the air, but it's not going to be enough, and I want to go like this. Let's see, I'm going to go down over here. I have to come back around. Okay, let's come back around here. I need to get up that way. There we go. Okay, so I got to this platform, and I think just by some clever jumping I'll get to the right spots. So yeah, I'm gonna head over here. So apparently I need these parts, and I wish there were more of these levels where you're finding these parts, because I actually like collecting stuff in this cool ass world that you're in. You know, and this world has a little bit of a different look than the previous one. The music's a little bit different. You know, it kind of has its own flavor. And I'll grab another one of these babies. But yeah, I love grabbing all these things. Like, this is really fun to be able to just go through here and collect all these little doodads. And I could jump over here. This is like maybe some other gate that I'm going to be going to at some point in the future. But it's not ready to be unlocked at this point in time. But look at how the light is coming in. Like, look, there's the sun over there. And it's really... Oh, no. Whoops. Yeah. So the sun is right up there. I mean, it's coming through, and the sun is like... It really feels sunny over here. Like, this feels a lot sunnier than when I'm in the shadows, which is something I've always enjoyed about VR. I feel like eventually, man, we're going to have certain VR games, and we're going to have headsets that are so good that it's going to really feel like it's daylight and like the sun. Like we might even feel sensations of warmth that are not even there, because it's just going to look so convincing that it's just going to trick our brain into believing it to be real. Okay, so where should I actually be going? I think I actually should be going way the hell over there. So I kind of went the wrong way, but you know what? Man, I'm so close over here to some of these other areas. Let me get up on one of these platforms here and see if I can probably go back this way maybe. Let's see. Oh, I left a purple spot way down there. So let me go ahead and grab that first. But yeah, I'm trying to get a number of these parts, and so you can jump from area to area. Now, there may be some people out there that can't play this game because of motion sickness. I remember when I first had an HTC Vive. Oh, dudes, check this out. This is a cool story. So when I first had the HTC Vive, I was scared of certain games from like a motion sickness standpoint, because you would hear a lot about motion sickness, and so I thought, you know, some of these games probably would make me really feel motion sick. And Windlands, the original Windlands, it's a game that I avoided because I'm trying to grab that, but I'm not reaching it. Okay, I'm dead. The original Windlands was a game that I avoided because I thought it might make me motion sick. And guess who bought me the original Windlands and said, go ahead and try it and see if you get motion sick? MameFan. Main fan, Justin VR, he actually got me, he gifted me a copy of the original Windlands. And I was like, okay, well, if you're going to give me it, I'll definitely try it. And I tried it, and it didn't make me motion sick at all. And it worked absolutely beautifully. I love the original Windlands. It's a great game. Now, actually, it's funny because the original Windlands, I actually did feel a little bit of like fear of heights and stuff. Like it actually did trigger that. But that was back when I was a brand new owner of the HTC Vive. Okay, let me just talk about this for a minute, folks. Look at this. I'm standing in the shade right here. I got to collect 4 more parts, by the way. But I'm standing in the shade right here in this beautiful ass world. Look at how the sun is trickling through some of the openings that are here, and it's lighting it up. And you know, this is sunny, man. This is sunny right here. Like, look, I'm in the sun now, kind of. You know, the lighting, like, look at the shadows and stuff. Like, I really, really like that. It's got this subtle kind of a kickback kind of a look. Oh, there's a part in that little cave in there. But, I mean, the sand pouring through like the gigantic robot hand, like how freaking dope is that, too? Psytec Games, they just freaking killed it with this. This is my game of the year for 2018. And, yeah, it's my game of the year. And honestly, if I'm going to talk about game of the year for a minute, I don't know if I've ever really explored in this little cave. I wonder if there's something up here I can grab. Okay. Yeah, see, look at, you can find little nooks and crannies, but I guess this wasn't actually a nook and cranny. It just took me back outside. But yeah, I was going to talk about like the best games of this year, and the truth of the matter is there's like about 7 or 8 games that I could talk about for game of the year. There's like 7 or 8 of them. For example, Astrobot. I could easily say that Astrobot is deserving of VR game of the year. I could easily say that, and that would not even be a stretch at all. Transference. Oh man, I really loved Transference. I thought it was a really powerful game. Thought it was like an episode of Black Mirror. It was one of these games, I played it and it really stuck with me. Like I would really think about it when I wasn't playing it and thinking about the story and everything. Just thought that did a really good job. And Red Matter, of course. You know, Red Matter could easily be game of the year. Brass Tactics. Brass Tactics could be game of the year. Like, I could easily say Brass Tactics is game of the year. Let's see, what else are we missing? Beat Saber, duh. I mean, Beat Saber could easily be game of the year. It was game of the year for our People's Choice Awards. I had Beat Saber, I think, at number 8 on my list. But it could easily be game of the year. So there's like 6, 7, 8 games that could be game of the year as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I'm trying to get into the right spot here. Now, where am I trying to go? I'm trying to get up there, but I keep having difficulties. We are down. We need 2 more parts. That's all we need. And one of them is right there, but I got to find the right way to get over here. And let's see, I'm going to try to land here for a second. Oh, here we go, yeah. We're in a good spot here. All right, we are down to 1 part, and it is right over there. Pretty exhilarating to be able to jump across a gigantic chasm like that. And then look at this part over here on its own little private area, and bada boom, we got all of them.